Hi folks, Steve McLeod here. So this video is going to be an interesting one because normally I'm pretty detail oriented, but I'm gonna have to just gloss over a pile of stuff and compact it all together here. So made up a little thumbnail. You can see it there. This is both affiliate. Now, affiliate marketing is typically you're selling someone else's stuff and you're getting paid a commission for it. And digital marketing. And digital marketing is when you're creating your own stuff. And a lot of times, both things have, like a lot of the stuff that I get involved with, I end up putting stuff on the front of it and supplementing the material, and it's to set up the environment for the message that you're trying to create. But in any case, so there's going to be some inaccuracies in here when I talk about ways to generate traffic. For example, I'll be talking about influencer marketing, where you can, and doing collaborations and stuff, but that's useful to someone looking at getting involved in the space. So with that said, this is going to be the general overview, and I'll download that and away we'll go. So hang on, and here comes the video. Thank you.
Hi folks, Steve McLeod here. This is just a quick video to familiarize people that aren't familiar with the affiliate marketing space, with what goes on and the style of business that this is about. So we'll call this how to get traffic to your business, because traffic is the lifeblood of affiliate marketing and of any marketing and of any business at all. So you have to, that's your basic, how you get business. Okay, so let's have a look, how to get traffic to your business. The first way is what's called organic traffic. Now, organic traffic just means that you didn't pay and buy ads for it. So when it comes to organic traffic, there's stuff that you have to learn, like how the internet copes with organic traffic, and that's mostly through search engines. Now, search engines, the way they work is they use these little descriptors called metadata, like # or hashtag, and then affiliate, hashtag make money online, whatever. This is how search engines work, with all these little metadata pieces that we call hashtags. So learning traffic rules is important, because it enables the search engines to understand what your content is about. So it enables the search engine to help you by delivering your content to the audience that you've intended it for. Otherwise, it's just another video, and who's it for? Nobody knows. But that's what metadata is all about. And some of the various platforms are better at picking up the metadata than others, and there are different rules on the different platforms. But search engine optimization is important, and the search engines, they also look at, like, how fast does your website perform. Like, if it's slow, then that means that people are probably going to just click away from it. Well, the search engine doesn't want to be involved in promoting anything that isn't likely to please the audience. So that's a reason why you want to have good SEO on your content. You want to have nice pictures. You want to have it the graphics looking decent, stuff like that. You want the content to be relevant and useful, and this is all wrapped up in what people normally describe as search engine optimization, because really what it is it's end user experience optimization is what's going on here. And there's an awful lot of websites out there. It's in the billions, and it's only going to grow. So search engine optimization is like a first thing to learn about the internet. That's how the internet works. Like, when you go to a website and you want to know how to fix a flat tire on a car, you go to Google and you type in fix flat tire. Well, it's going to search on those words, and that's what search engine optimization is all about. So anyway, so understanding search engine optimization and making sure to use good and appropriate hashtags, metadata on your content is going to be to your benefit. So that's a really big point there. And from that point, how you mine that information, like how you find out, what is it that everyone is most concerned about. Like, say we're talking about, training dogs or something, what is the number one question? What are the number one concerns and stuff like that? Well, you can go to sites like Google Trends and ask the public, because that metadata is what they're using, and it will allow you to see that of what the different demographics of the user base are looking for. And so then you know where you can zero in and where you can be helpful, because you have to find your place in all of this, where you can deliver value. This is what affiliate marketing is all about. It's finding your place where you deliver value. And it'll come down to, there's things that you like doing and that you're well qualified for, and there's things that people are asking about all the time. And at some point, if they come together, that junction point, that's where you want to focus, and that's where you can help the maximum amount of people, because that's what this is all about. Okay, so that's talking about search engine optimization, and that the various platforms, they all have to use that, because they all use search engines, and understanding how you can then use that information with Google Trends and Ask the Public, SEMrush. Some of these services are free, and some of them aren't. Like SEMrush is certainly not free, but you get a trial on there, and you can get a flavor for how it works and stuff like that. So, but these are the basic tools, and so you understand that, and then you're going to want to use and make use of the social media platforms. And you'll see that there are differences, like YouTube videos, for example. YouTube is a great place to upload and have your own little area. Like on the initial page here, I showed the graphic for Steve's Tech Tips. Well, that's a group that I have on YouTube, and it's got a pile of these videos in there, and it's for this particular purpose. So that's what YouTube is good for. And YouTube, there's monetization that you can do. Like, you say you were into woodworking or something, and you could do this wonderful woodworking. Well, you can have, if you're interested in being able to do this, or you'd like more information, check in the description, and you'd have a link there, and then they could click on that, and it would take them to your website. And you might have a program there, or you might have a freebie that they can download. And the point to that's called a lead magnet. I was going to wait to get to the bottom there to talk about that. But a lead magnet is how you build your mailing list. Your mailing list is the lifeblood of affiliate marketing. Your mailing list, if you don't have a decent mailing list, then you really don't have a business. So the mailing list is important, but we'll get to that. But anyway, so there are different social media platforms, like YouTube for putting especially long form content, like this is going to go over 15 seconds and over a minute, so it's a long form content video. But there's also Facebook groups, discussion groups. You can have private and public, and Instagram is a great place to advertise all kinds of different products and stuff like that. And Pinterest is another site like that. Pinterest, you post these pins and they stay there for a long time. So if you've posted on Pinterest about your woodworking, for example, or whatever, then people in 5 years' time might see that, and they'll click on it, and you've got a new customer at that point. So these are the different platforms. They all have different reasons for existing, and there's different value that they can bring to the table, but you have to understand the different tools, and there's new tools coming up all the time, like TikTok. TikTok is a very aggressive platform. It's changing all the time. It's certainly going to be a big player in 2024 here. But the rules do change a little bit, and this is this is what you have to understand. This is the ecosystem of social media, and this is what you will be working with. That said, there's going to be groups there like in Facebook or in YouTube, and you can participate in those groups. And as you show yourself to be helpful and to provide value, like help someone and provide good insights and stuff like that, then you're going to grow your reputation online, and that will become part of your brand. So you're helping people with your knowledge, and it establishes your credibility, because this is all part and parcel of what we refer to as a brand. Your brand is your identity. It's your identity online, and it's how the world knows you. And if they don't know you, well, they're not going to want to purchase from you. And that's the basics of know, like, and trust. Like, people want to do business with other people that they know, like, and trust. There has to be some degree of those components there for people, because like, people don't just want to be sold to. They want to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. And when you establish a relationship with them, and you can deliver more value than anyone else, then you're the one that they're going to come looking for. But anyway, so that's a core idea behind affiliate marketing, the idea of brand. And most people, when they're getting involved, they go, there's two routes. You can go looking at YouTube video after YouTube video, or you can get involved with courses. The major courses at this point are Roadmap 2.0. 3 will be out soon, but anyway, and Roadmap is a very comprehensive program. I can show you a little bit of that here. Okay, this is Roadmap, and they have all these modules. There's over 300 videos in here, I believe. But like, they go in depth into building a solid business base and tailoring a business to your vision, and going from idea to bring a product to market. And then they start talking about branding. And branding is more than just your logo and what colors you use and stuff like that. And so I like Roadmap because it's so comprehensive. But there are others as well, like Simply Passive. They do a similar they do a similar thing. They're a competitor, and their idea is to get you up and running quickly. So whereas the way that I see them is like, I like Roadmap because it's so comprehensive, and it's got so many modules and stuff like that, and it tries to give a big picture of the business, whereas Simply Passive helps the maximum number of people in their estimation, and I think they do a good job of it, by simplifying this information. And yes, they cover branding and stuff like that, but they don't try to teach about all of the platforms and stuff like that. They teach people how to create their own products and solutions, and then to focus in on platforms like Instagram. And from that point, they're up and running and in business very quickly. They don't have the background of the people that went through the Roadmap to Riches courses, but that's why I see them as complementary, to be honest with you, because one is more focused on getting someone up and running, and the other is more comprehensive. Roadmap being more comprehensive, and it's, there's different learning styles for people. Some people are what they call visual learners, and others are all about the details, like I'm all about the details. Like, I can't just accept that something is the way it is. I have to understand it first. People have different ways of learning. But in any case, we'll get back to our little presentation here. Okay. So, but that's going down the rabbit hole of brand and the different platforms and social media, because social media is a big driver of all this stuff. And participating in groups, being helpful, establishing your reputation and your credibility with the others is all very important. Okay, and this all comes under the topic of organic traffic, and what they mean by that is if you do only this and you do it consistently for a year or two, you're probably going to build a user base. Like you will have made a decent website for yourself. You will have come up with some useful lead magnets, like you will have asked your audience, the folks that you're trying to help, what are your pain points? What are the things that are giving you trouble? And you will have come up with some lead magnets to help them, whether it's in training puppies or how to get how to spray guitar bodies properly with the overcoat or with the clear coat. Whatever it is that you're into, you will have done some work, and you will have delivered additional value to your group here. And there's just no limit to what your topic or your specialization can be, and it's all marketable. And I think it's a wonderful thing. It's very empowering, and it's a way of passing on knowledge, from one generation to the other. And I just see it as a great thing for many reasons. But in any case, we'll move on. But this is all coming under the title of organic traffic, because you're not paying to have ads to do this. So this next slide here talks about paid traffic, and you can do what they call solo ads. Like say you were into woodworking, well, you could hook up with some of the best woodworking websites out there, and you could pay them to highlight to spotlight your website and your offerings for people. And you can do collaborations and all that kind of stuff. But solo ads are one way of building your mailing list of people that you can on a regular basis send information to. The idea is you wouldn't just be sending them offers all the time. You'd be sending helpful information and things that add value to their life. And then occasionally, as you saw fit and something came up, you'd send an offer to them and stuff like that. That's how that works. Okay, and then from that point, there's paid ads, like paid Facebook ads or paying on the different sites, stuff like that. There's also local ads, like let's say you were focused on restaurant owners, and you had a specialty in helping restaurants. Well, you would want to target the restaurants in your local area. But in either case, it's all about making your brand known for providing value and helping people. Okay. So we'll move on from there. So, as I say, making your brand known for providing value and helping people. And the local groups like Craigslist in some places. But mostly it's about consistently providing value. It's about being there. Posting videos is a good way to keep in touch with your audience. But just as this is a one-to-one communication here, like you're at your computer and I'm sitting here and this communication is happening, well, that's what drives all these social media sales type operations. And it's really the way the business works, and it's the way the internet works. And I think it's a nice thing. But in any case, this is how it works. So this is how you get traffic to your business. Like you deliver value is what you do, and you get out there and you participate in groups and stuff like this, and you grow your email list. Like you'll be providing lead magnets from time to time as you develop them, and then people will just come to your site and they'll put in their email address, and that puts them on your mailing list, and they get sent the lead magnet that you created for them. Maybe it gets them into a course that you've created for them. You charge for those things, subscription basis or an upfront charge, whatever. But this is how the business works. So in any case, I hope that was helpful. Thank you.